All right, hey everybody. Oh, there we go. Now, I was too early that time. Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
And I'm Riesa, Pascal.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. Yes. Have you guys heard about this woman? She's gone viral for a post she put on social media. Come to find out, the post has stirred up a lot of controversy, but the story is fake. So here's what she did. She was on a first date with a guy. They overheard a conversation about a guy questioning the price of cheese on his burger.
Okay, now,
and the waiter said it'll be $3 extra for the cheese on your burger. Mm-hmm. And he declined to order the cheese for $3. Well, she made it into, on my date, he didn't want to pay for it, but it was fake.
This is fake?
This is fake. She said they just overheard the conversation, so she thought her and her date would put this whole thing together. And she ordered some ridiculously expensive dish, and she pretended as if her date refused the $3 cheese. So here, I guess it brings up a good question. So the other part of this is, if you're on a first date and you decline to pay extra money for cheese or whatever, are you a cheapskate? Is that a red flag?
That's
for
a green flag for me.
That's
they
a green
care about their wallet.
There you go.
Why pay for something you don't want? That's another thing.
Yes.
He did say, "Oh, it's extra." Never mind.
Yes.
A slice of cheese for $3.
I'm not a cheese guy on that altogether. And she went all elaborate in that story, too, saying that she went up to the waitress.
But the thing is, they attacked her on social media. Like people were like in her DMs, like defending the guy to the grave. They're like, he's smart. Like, you're the fool for spending.
And this is why she had to come out and say, actually, it was all made up. It was a conversation we overheard at another table, but we thought it would be fun to put together a video.
Unless she's saying that because she's getting slammed.
Could be, that's true.
I don't know if the guy spoke out too.
She's keeping his identity under wraps for probably good reason.
Just know everything she writes from now on is a lie. That we're just going to label it that.
Something you shouldn't believe on social media. You get
I would break up with somebody if they wouldn't told a lie on social media.
Isn't that a red flag for that guy?
100%. I think it's more of that, more conniving.
She's putting together this elaborate scheme. I mean, when you say
attention grabber,
that's
that's all she wants. Well, if given enough time, everything comes back into style, and that's the case for the return of the thin eyebrows from the 1990s. At least that's what they say. Stylists say pencil-thin, rainbow-shaped brows are making a huge return this summer. But before you go plugging away at those brows, beauty stylist Anastasia warns everybody not to overdo it. Trends like this are usually here today, gone tomorrow. She says over-tweezing can actually damage the hair follicle, and sometimes it doesn't grow back.
Yeah, and to me, it looks like it's almost, one of those. Well, it does. I mean, it doesn't look natural to me. It looks.
I mean, so in the '90s, were you a fan of those?
No, I didn't like it. I remember I didn't like it at all. And '90s, it seems like early '90s, there was a lot of makeup for some reason.
And the dark purple lipstick.
Eyeshadow.
Yes.
Bright blue eyeshadow.
Yes,
right?
and dark purple lipstick. It was not a good look.
So.
All I can think of is Madonna.
Oh, yeah?
She's got those funky, thin eyebrows that go up like to the top of her head. It's very strange.
I've never been a fan of them whatsoever, so hopefully it won't look like that at all, and we can just hope that trend just goes away.
Yes.
Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, ready to work together again in their first movie in 20 years. The celebrity couple says, yep, they are going to be working together on a movie called Unstoppable. Follows the story of Anthony Robles. He's a legendary athlete who was born with one leg. He won a national championship at Arizona State University. 53-year-old actress is set to star, while Ben Affleck and Matt Damon will produce the movie with their company, Artist Equity. All right, if you remember, they worked back in a movie. It was a bomb called Geely, and made jokes because it followed their breakup and their demise. That came out in 2003. And can you work? It seems like they're going to be working more of like an executive star kind of thing.
Not necessarily like
on screen together.
Yeah.
So I think I don't see it falling, but I think more importantly, they got tattoos.
They got tattoos,
which is the mark of death, man.
It is 100%. Did you ever get an assignment in school when you were a kid where you were supposed to write a letter to your future self? Okay, well, comedian and actor Andy Samberg did when he was 8 years old. Turns out he was right on the money. Recently shared the letter with Jimmy Kimmel Live. Let's take a look.
Andy Samberg will be 28 years old 20 years from now.
Because I was 8.
He will be a comedian and make a lot of money after he has made $1,281,342.42. He will get married and have 2 kids. He will make them clean the kitchen while he watches the football game. Since they do so much work, Andy will give them $10 a week for allowance. His kids will be happy, his wife will be happy, and he will be very, very happy. The end.
Yeah. I love it. More Flash coming up.